Namaste, yogis. Welcome back to the mat. I know it's been a couple of weeks since put out a new class for you guys, but I have made my way to Italy. Hooray! And I will be in quarantine for the next 2 weeks, which gives me some extra time to reconnect with my mat because I definitely have not been doing so in the past couple of weeks. So good to get a new change of scenery, new fresh perspective on what's happening and get back to connecting breath with body, with mind, and doing something kind for our bodies. So close your eyes, find your seat, get rooted, feel the connection of the seat down into the earth, heavy the palms into the knees, and just let the fingers gently curl around the knees without any effort, finding a natural cupping of the palms. The shoulders get heavy, so they dip down away from the ears. Lean back about half an inch so you feel that the shoulders align over the sitting bones. And reach up through the crown of the head so that the spine grows even longer. Keeping the reach of the head up, see if the seat can get even heavier. So it's like you're pulling the spine in two directions, creating all that space for energy to travel up and down. And then start to relax the muscles in the face. Release any tension that you're clenching in the jaw. Soften through the eyebrows and the forehead. Let the eyelids here relax even more. And then watch your breath. Breathe in fully and observe how the chest inflates. And as you exhale, watch the belly fall using the inner eye. And continue that cycle. Palms meet for a prayer at the center of your chest. Full breath in together for the gorgeous sound of Om, the sound of everything that connects all living things. Breathe in. And just bathe in that vibration for a moment without pulling yourself out of it. And flip your eyes open. Set up your space. If you're practicing to music, go ahead and switch on the music and find your way into all fours. Spread your fingers wide. Anchor the tops of the toes and the tops of the feet down. Drop your belly, look forward. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale your way into cat. Let the head get heavy. Let the back of the neck stretch long. Breathe in, drop belly, look forward. Curl the heart forward between the biceps. Spin the elbow pits forward and anchor down through the thumbs. Opposite, cat pose. Scoop up belly into the back of the spine. Press the heart up into the space between the shoulder blades. Good. And then close your eyes and go at your own pace. Any extra movement that you need, if you'd like to circle from side to side, roll the neck around. All right, any extra movements, you choose them. To start to open into all the parts of the body. You can go slower, you can go faster. Tempo is up to you. Good. And then finish up your movements. Meet me in all fours, nice neutral back. Tuck your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Send the hips up and start to pedal out through your feet. Get into the spaces of the toe joints. Spread your fingers wide and down dog, create a bigger palm. Good. And then pause here in your down dog and just hang out for a second here. And check that your feet are at least hips width apart and your hands are at least shoulders width apart. If you find that the low back is curving, then soften your knees, give them a bend. That's going to let you lengthen the spine. So prioritize the long spine over the long legs. Good. If your knees are bent, send the tailbone up higher towards the ceiling. Press down into the inner arches of your feet so that the weight is evenly distributed in the feet through all four edges. Flush your fingers forward and away from you so you're stretching long into the arms, even into the armpits. Good. Plank pose, ripple your way forward. Shoulders will hover over the wrists, slightly in front of them. Press the heels back as you reach the crown of the head forward. And then check that you're not dipping down into the space between your shoulder blades. All right, fill up into that space. Let the belly be strong so that the hips are in line with everything else of the torso. Knees down, child's pose. Breathe out. Low cobra, look forward, slither onto your belly, point the toes, rise the chest, hug the elbows in towards your rib cage. Press down into the ankles so they anchor you down into the ground. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg rises, breathe in. Flex your right foot, dial down the right hip point, knee into nose. Shift your shoulders forward again and squeeze your thigh up into your chest. Down dog split. Bend your right knee, side scorpion. Press down into the right hand, right shoulder so they stay even with the left. Let the rotation happen from the waist. Squeeze your right ankle in towards your seat. And then take your right knee to the outer right tricep. Hover forward. Press the ground away from you through your fingertips. Down dog split, right leg high. Step your right foot between your hands for a low lunge. Prop yourself up on fingertips and look forward for a moment. And then take a pyramid pose. Hop your back foot in about a few inches and then straighten your front leg. Great place to have your blocks or whatever support you have under your hands. If you don't have support, you can always take your hands up onto your shin so that you get a little lift. Good. And then draw the right thigh up into the pubic bone. Nope, just kidding. Draw the right thigh up into the pelvis. Dial your left hip point down. Press down into your right big toe even more. And hang out here for a moment and breathe. Feel the opening of the right hamstring. I literally haven't practiced in like 3 or 4 weeks, so to me this feels incredibly intense and awesome. Good. Rebend your right knee. Plant the palms down, dog. Plank pose, breathe in. Modified vinyasa. Knees down, child's pose, exhale. Low cobra, slither forward. Rise the heart, Bhujangasana. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Left leg rises, inhale. Knee into nose. Curve the back as you hug the chest forward. Squeeze the left knee up into your heart. Down dog split. Left leg kicks high. Bend your left knee, side scorpion. Try and even out the shoulders. Press down into the right heel bone and into the inner arch of your right foot more. Squeeze your left ankle towards your seat. Reach up through the left knee. Take your left knee to the left tricep as you move the chest forward once again, almost like you're coming into plank. Good. And then down dog split. Step your left foot forward, low lunge. Be on fingertips and look forward. Press the right heel back so you feel the back of the knee fill up. Pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana. Shorten the distance between your feet if you need. So if your back heel is propped up really high away from the ground, then you need to scoot your right foot forward. You should feel like there's effort to get the right heel grounded, and it doesn't have to ground all the way, but it shouldn't feel too wobbly either. Good. Drop the nose even closer down into the left leg if you can. Think about pressing down into your left big toe more. Draw your left hip point back. Dial your right hip point down. Breathe generously. Amazing. Rebend left knee, plant palms, downward facing dog. Walk your way to the top of the mat. 1 footprint at a time. Meet you in a standing forward fold, Uttanasana, feet hips width apart. Drop your head. Hug your hands behind your knees. Bend your knees slightly for this one and then sway it around there side to side. Gorgeous. Release your arms. Roll your way up. Let's go with our standard Surya today. High prayer, Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe in. Forward fold. Empty the breath as you bow into your legs. Right foot steps back, low lunge. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Plank pose, ripple forward. Breathe out, lower to your belly, nice and slow. Rise your chest, Baby Cobra, Bhujangasana. Tuck your toes, down dog, send your seat back up. Right leg rises, breathe in. Step your way forward, low lunge. Left foot forward, half lift, hands slide to your shins. Forward fold, drop your head in. Come on up, Urdhva Hastasana. Breathe in, high prayer. Forward fold, empty the breath. Left leg back lunge. Downward facing dog, exhale. Plank pose takes you long to your belly as you breathe out. Inhale to fill up the lungs, cobra. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Step your way forward, lunge. Right foot forward, half lift. Forward fold, breathe out. Full breath in, come to stand, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Let's build our heat. Right foot back, down, low lunge. Down dog, exhale. Plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, halfway down. Lift the chest. Point the toes back. Thighs off the ground. Downward facing dog. Breathe out. Right leg up, inhale. Lunge. Left foot forward, half lift. Forward fold, breathe out. Urdhva Hastasana, full breath in. Forward fold, full breath out. Left foot back, lunge. Downward facing dog, exhale. Plank pose, come on forward. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lift the chest, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Downward facing dog, roll over your toes. Left leg up, breathe in. Step your way forward, lunge. Right foot forward, half lift, flat back, look forward. Exhale, dropping down to your shins. High prayer, Urdhva Hastasana. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Right foot back, lunge. Plank right into Chaturanga, one breath out. Lift on up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Look forward, walk or jump, top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Come on up, last round. Forward fold, Uttanasana, Surya Namaskar. Left foot back, lunge. Plank to Chaturanga, breathe out. Come on up dog. Down dog, and pause for a moment. Settle into your dog and look for all those elements that we played through in the beginning. Feet hips width, anchor of the inner arches of the feet, inner ankles. Bending the knees if you need to create more space to get long spine. Ears in line with the biceps, anchor down through thumb and pointer finger. Look forward, walk or jump, top of the mat. Half lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Come on up. High prayer. Prayer to your heart. One more pause. And just watch the energy swirl. Observe the temperature of the skin. Observe the fullness of the breath. Reach up through your prayer. Look up. Forward fold. Bow it down. Half lift to prepare. Walk or jump your way back. Plank to Chaturanga. Vinyasa through it your way. And we'll find each other in downward facing dog.